That's gotta be at the tool station?
Yeah. Well, eventually we'll make enough that we just carry a tool station with us. I mean, we won't need a. I don't know if you need a tool forge specifically to repair the bigger weapons or not.
Yeah.
But regardless, once we start getting iron and such, it won't be that big of a deal. And actually, if you want, we could relocate to the top of that mountain. It's
We
nice and
could.
big and flat and
It has water up here
stuff.
already.
Yeah, I mean, we could, regardless, it's not something we need to immediately worry about. It's a, oh, hey, apparently level 4 is when it lets me choose a class.
Oh.
Because with the level up mod, you choose a class and they give you bonuses. Basically, other than the freelancer class, you get, it has like a list of stats and stuff that you'll be able to see after in the level up menu after you pick a class.
Yep.
But basically
Oof.
there's the freelancer, which just gives you 20 free skill points, but you don't get any extra XP from anything. And then there's basically the gathering classes, which is the miner, spelunker, archaeologist, and hermit. The miner gets plus 10 mining, plus 5 digging, and plus 5 smelting, and gains more XP from mining. This whole row, the miner, spelunker, archaeologist, and hermit, will gain more XP from mining. The spelunker gets plus 10 defense, 5 athletics, and 5 mining. Archaeologist is 10 digging, 5 mining, and 5 woodcutting.
Oh,
And
jeez.
the hermit is 10 cooking, 5 mining, and 5 digging. All 4 of those gain extra XP from mining. Then there's the warrior group, where they all get extra XP from combat, so obviously I'm picking one of those.
Naturally.
For me, you will probably want to pick one of the side classes just because of the way you play.
Yeah.
The other group of 4 classes gets extra XP from crafting. So
Hmm.
I'm
Nice.
thinking you're probably going to want to pick one of the ones on the left just because you do more gathering, and I don't know how XP from crafting might work with some of the mod stuff. So,
Oh, that's true.
but yeah, there's the warrior, which gets plus 10 melee, 5 defense, and 5 marksman. The scout, which gets 10 marksman, 5 stealth, and 5 athletics. The assassin, which gets 10 stealth, 5 melee, and 5 marksman. And the zealot, which gets 10 athletics, 5 melee, and 5 defense. Um,
Very cool.
yeah, there are stats. Let's see. The artisan is in the crafting column, gives 10 smelting, 5 wood cutting, and 5 cooking. The farmer gets 10 farming, which, by the way, farming is an amazing stat. You,
I
you
probably
will
would
make
get
it
that.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And 5 fishing and 5 wood cutting. Lumberjack gets 10 wood cutting, 5 defense, and 5 athletics. And the fisherman gets 10 fishing, 5 cooking, and 5 wood cutting. And then, of course, there's the freelancer that does not get extra XP from anything, but it just gets 20 skill points straight out. So if you want some bizarre thing, honestly, I would still pick something you do a lot and then just level the other skills. Because you get 3 skill points per level. So even after I pick my class and get these bonuses, I will have, like, I'm level 4, so I'll have, like, 12 points to spend. And
Oh, that's
I will
nice.
pick I believe the scout is what I like. Because it's not like it's that hard to get experience. That's just because it'll give me the marksman outright. And it basically makes.
Yes.
Well, I'm not actually sure if any of these. How much any of these do anything on, like, the Tinker's Construct weapons.
Well, we'll find out
No
eventually.
idea, but I know they all have their own abilities. Regardless, I will be a scout.
And I will be
Now,
bringing a very
oh,
large
okay. Apparently
present
they
home.
changed that, but so I don't have any skill points to spend right now. But that's fine because you get basically mining, sword, which the initial things mislist as melee, but it's the same concept. Mining gives every point of mining gives a chance to get double ore drops, and every 5 increases your mining speed.
Ah,
With the sword, you get basically every point is a chance to crit. Um, I'm not sure what the actual percentage goes out to, but you get an increased chance to crit for every point of sword. And for every 5 points, you increase the damage you do with items. So if you have just, like, a wood plank or something in your inventory and no weapons, every 5 points of sword will mean you do more damage with it.
oh,
Defense is, now this one I have no idea whether it would work. It might work with the broadsword and the cutlass. but every point is a chance to super block, where basically when you block with a sword, you take no damage, and every 5 reduces the damage you get from mobs, just period. So that's a good skill.
Oh, very good skill.
Wood cutting is basically mining, but for wood. You get a chance to get more wood for every point, and every 5 increases your chopping speed. Smelting, every point has a chance, apparently, to double your... Oh, yeah. Okay, it's basically like the other gathering skills, but for smelting, you get a chance to get twice as much from smelting, or every 5 you have smelting speed, which I've had that high enough so that default smelting stuff was just like, wait, why is it already done? Archery is arrow speed and bow drawback speed. I don't know if that actually affects anything with the Tinker's Construct stuff, because there are modifier. Redstone does that, which I will be
using.
That will be on my bow eventually. I won't be sticking with this wood bow, so I might hand you down that once I get some slime, because slime is better for bows. Springier, I guess. Athletics increases every point increases your sprint speed, and every 5 point reduces your fall damage. So, get enough athletics, and you can take a pretty big fall without taking serious damage.
We have raw calamari.
Yay! Cooking.
I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second. We have almost 3 stacks of clay now.
Yay! Good. We won't for long.
just saying we.
Once we get I have actually 10. Let's see. Okay, you go.
Oh.
You go, and
We have a furnace, which
furnace is good. Furnace is helpful. Furnace is
should be. Will everything still work? Yeah. Okay. I just threw it on top of the part builder, the furnace.
Yep. As long as you can see it, just don't put anything on top of the tool station, because otherwise, then we won't be able to see. Well, actually, we probably don't need to see the pattern chest. We will need to see what to put the full guard in there. But once we have a full guard, we don't need to see that ever again. And actually, we don't technically need to see that anyway, because we can go to the part builder and put it in from there. It's just slightly more effort.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, so now we have 20 grout. Do we have...
So yeah, it looks broken, and now it's fully repaired.
Yay. Do you have coal, right?
I have 22 coal.
Okay, so can you put, 2 in that furnace and then make some torches?
Oh, yeah. There we go, and I'll make some torches and get this place lit up.
Okay.
How many do we want to make?
Honestly, right now, you don't have to make that many. 1 set of 4 is enough to light up this little tiny place, but you can make more. I mean,
I made a full stack. I got 64. I'm going to put the other 4 coal remaining in...
Don't put it in the furnace yet. Just put it in the thing.
Okay, put it in the chest.
I hate, for the most part, once I have a really good supply of coal, or a good wood farm where I can just make charcoal like it's going out of style, then I will waste coal charges by, smelting something that isn't a proper stack of 8.
Oh, yeah.
But early on, I don't want to smelt anything. So, I have these 20, I've got the 2 coal, and then I have 4 sticks. Because that will smelt the other 2.
Well, I can do something boring for our audience. I'll go out because I have the axe, and I'll get a full stack of wood for the purpose of making a full stack of charcoal.
I believe it's night.
Not right now. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got the other book, the red book.
Yeah, there's the red book if you want to look at that.
We shall take a look at this. We got tools, materials, and modifiers.
Yeah, that one, the tan book that you start with lists the very basic stuff and the armor modifiers. That one lists the weapon and tool modifiers also.
Yeah.
Second one.
So again, guys, if you want to read it, hit pause.
I try to put them just in a line together so they're nice and organized, but eventually we may just, when we have them all, we might just give them their own single chest or something.
Yeah.
I don't think any of our other mods have books, but...
I haven't noticed any.
I couldn't actually tell you. Then again, there are other things we might have uses for books for, so... Like, we could give them a chest and add, like, maps if we do any into there, which maps might not be a bad idea, considering my preferred mode of travel with our mod set is airship.
Yeah, maps would be good.
Which I will be making soon. What happened? Oh. I was like, what happened to the wool? Then I'm like, oh right, I still have most of it.
Sword blade, tool rod, white guard. Why don't we make a broadsword? Out of wood.
Step 1. This.
So longsword, rapier, a dagger. A frying pan is a very powerful weapon.
Well, we will actually want to make a frying pan. If only because if you shift and right click, you place it on the ground and then can use it as a furnace for cooking food.
Yeah.
And that's a handy thing to have when you're out.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
If you're not, I mean, if you're traveling by airship like me, you probably have a furnace, but...
A hammer, lumber axe. Scythe. Oh, scythe, well known for its light.
And I don't actually want
A
stone.
scythe is not a decent weapon. Why do people keep doing that?
Well, I mean, you can make a scythe a decent weapon. It's just, as its intended use and configuration, it is not. There is such a thing as a war scythe, which is a very different object and could
Yeah.
be used for harvesting grain, just not as
A
well.
lot harder.
It's
But a lot of
it's
people
a
think,
sickle type deal.
yeah, basically a lot of people think a scythe, the sickle, like the death motif. The problem is the edge of the blade is on the inside, where you want a blade on the edge part on the outside if you're going to hit someone.
Well, yeah, now, a war scythe, I think, was configured a little bit differently, but I think it was still only bladed on one side, so the function was similar. But, that weather is loud.
Yeah. I've actually used a scythe. Those things are heavy and actually quite awkward, and they swing low to the ground.
Yeah, and if you notice in the tool station, like, those bigger stuff, we don't have the option of.
Yeah.
And that's because you have to make the tool forge for that, which requires iron. And now we have a bed, so once it's daylight, we can expand a little further and put that down.
Oh, that's good.
I can go hunt down some more sheep so we can make a second one.
That would be very good.
Or, I mean, we could use the same one for now, because we won't be doing things at the same time. Oh, I have skill points. Right now?
Netherrack, that would be cool.
Right now I want mining. Because the chance of double ore and increased mining speed eventually will be nice.
Slime mud.
Alright, I really don't want to use... Do we not have a bone? No, I must have used it all.
Oh, shoot.
It's okay.
Is it daytime?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hey, spider.
There's
Can
a
you,
lot.
Not look through the roof at her and come fight me?
Bronze,
it will be
steel.
day shortly, actually, but I was hoping for a skeleton so that I could get a bone. Because I have a small
Pig
number.
iron. Really?
Pig iron is entertaining as hell. It's basically useless, but it is entertaining.
Yeah. Although apparently according to this mining level 3 obsidian, pig iron can break obsidian. Adding a diamond to the edge of a tool seems to make it
Pig
more
iron,
resilient.
though, if I recall correctly, if you kill something with a pig iron weapon, it has a chance to drop bacon.
Yummy.
Because pig iron.
Has to.
Okay, I need... Sun is coming up. Where did that skeleton go? No, not you, creeper.
So these are upgrades that we can do to it. Auto repair, which is something that didn't sound good.
It wasn't that bad.
Touching moss to a tool.
Damn it.
That'll be good. When we get a really good tool, don't want to worry about wasting resources in repair. Moss, auto.
Ow, I'm dead. No, I'm not.
No?
I can't get... The enemies won't leave me alone long enough to put food back in my bar to heal.
Oh, shit.
And my mouse isn't cooperating, so...
Where are you?
I'm in the creeper pit. Because creeper. I was hoping to find a skeleton. Not you, creeper. Go away.
Oh, there you are. Ah, fuck.
What?
Oh, I fell into a water hole.
God, wooden swords are awful.
They are. We can make stone ones.
Yeah. I keep getting stuck on other things and... Well, that wasn't helpful.
Ugh.
Don't fall in that creeper pit. I'm not...
That's a bad pit.
Yeah, it opened a... Apparently there's a cave entrance right here, which it opened.
Yay?
Okay, this is aggravating. It shouldn't do this. For some reason, right now, the Tinker's Construct bow, like, if all you have is arrows from Tinker's Construct in your inventory, it won't see you have arrows.
Well, that makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. You have to have, like, a normal arrow. And I don't get that. It's aggravating, and it never used to be that way. Alright, I need to go find food because I'm not healing right now, and I keep getting hit by creepers.
And that's not good.
No, that's actually extremely aggravating.
Yes.
And I have 12 skill points to spend. I just need to be somewhere safe and not lagging.
Oh, that's terrible.
There's a bunch of miscellaneous crap. I mean, it's not necessarily crap, it will be useful, but... As soon as I get sorted out, I'm going to,
Wait,
go exploring a little bit.
we need to plant the melon seeds. I'll take care of that because I'll
Yeah.
be waiting for saplings to
I
fall.
have no melon left, so...
Well, I made seeds before I gave
Good
over.
plan. Oh yeah, and we also have cocoa beans, which we should be farming.
Can you plant cocoa beans?
You plant them on a jungle log, so really, I'll do that.
Oh, I got a bunch of jungle logs here.
Yeah, I know. We only really need one. I mean, we're not going to use them often enough that we need more than 4 growing at a time.
No, okay, that's true, that's true.
So, what I need, though, is food, because I am at half a heart, and my hunger is almost half down.
Oh, I have 1 melon left. Oh, we got chicken in there. Take that.
Oh, yeah, we have... Is it cooked?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Just use the coal that's in there. Don't worry about that, because I'm going to be making a bunch of charcoal.
Cool. Well, hang on. Do that.
Oh, can I make a regular vanilla hoe?
I know what I should have done.
Uh-huh.
Grab
Whoops, what am I doing? I need that.
a stick. Because I will need it as a buffer.
Okay, it will let me make that.
What?
Basic vanilla wooden
You
hoe.
can still make the basic tools and weapons and such. It's just they don't end up as good as the Tinker stuff. But early on, I mean, you still have options for using the vanilla stuff if you're just not finding what you need.
What happened to the... Did I...
What?
The melon seeds, what happened to them?
Melon.
Melon seeds, there they are.
I was going to say, they're on the left. Have no trees given you apples yet?
Nothing yet.
Oh. I mean, I know it's mostly oak trees.
What
that
am I
will do
doing?
it, but we have oak trees. While I'm waiting for that to cook, let me spend my... Okay, mining is 5. Now I want digging. At 5. How many points do I have left? 8. Which means, let me get...
There we go. Okay, we have 8 melon seeds planted.
There we go. Okay. Nom. Nom.
As for regular crops, should probably get that going. Is there...
Yeah, I don't get why
There's no good spot. That
it's
sucks.
doing this. Um, Let me check, actually. Let's see if there's something in the Tinker construct config
Well, that would be
like
good.
forces that. Otherwise, I'm gonna Google it. But
Oh, that's sloppy. Okay.
huh?
Getting some wheat down.
Probably a good idea.
And it's in a terrible setup, but some should grow. It's the best I can come up with at the moment. Just down and dirty until we can get a bucket and get the water to our level. Hmm. Okay, we have food growing, which is probably good, because we're screwed for food right now.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I have a
Nothing?
feeling it's just a bug or something. I'll Google it later.
Okay.
Right now, just means when I get a flint, I can deal with it. Or something. I don't know.
Okay. They talk very loud.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Oh, hi, I see a Fae. I see a Fae.
Oh, what? Oh.
Hi.
Whee! Hi.
That was an interesting jump.
Longsword.
Oh.
That's what they do. That's their right-click ability. Speaking of, my longsword is broken.
Oh.
I should probably fix that. Wood plank. That's all I need. Or actually, no. Cobble. Screw this sword.
Whoa, what was that? Okay.
What?
This is, I guess, the library thing.
What library thing?
Oh, it tells you all the different recipes.
Oh, yeah, the craft guide.
Craft guide, that's it.
Heart builder, I need.
It's a different kind than what I'm used to.
Not a crossbar, I need a hand guard. There we go. And then I need sword blade. Yep. Okay. Now there is a broken wooden longsword in the chest in case we just urgently need a weapon and we want to repair it real quick. Otherwise, when we get the means to, we can just throw it in something that will burn it.
That works very well. I should upgrade to stone tools at this point.
I just put my wood tools in there in case you need them for whatever reason. Actually, hang on. There's something. If you go into the tool state, if you get an axe head and a shovel head and a tool rod or a stick, you can make a mattock, which is the Tinker's construct hoe.
Right, yeah.
It also functions as an axe, but it's not as good for cutting wood as the hatchet or either of the bigger axes. But you know, you can double as that in a pinch, and you can repair it. So when your wooden hoe breaks or whatever you made,
yeah,
then, Okay, is it getting dark again?
I think so.
It feels like it takes, like, no time.
I don't know what's going on.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go exploring a bit. I
Okay.
actually should have probably made a stone dagger or something, just so that I had a ranged weapon while the arrows are being derp. But,
I am going to hope that nothing jumps on our crops. That's why they're like in a terrible position.
yeah, well, they always start out in a terrible position. Eventually you'll be able to, fence them in or build a better place or something. We'll figure out what we want to do. I mean, ultimately,
Yeah.
I have the impression most of the home building type stuff is going to be your thing.
Probably.
I mean, I'll help, but you're going to be the one who wants things to look the way you want them to look. So I'm going
Ultimately,
to
yeah.
build my, airship, and that will be mine.
Yes, yes, it will.
And I will build a passenger seat so that I can take you with me if you want to at some point, because that's the thing.
Yay!
I have to remember how, but I have to get the ship built first. If we were near an ocean, I would probably build it as a ship first, and then add the airship bits later. But right now, I will, once we get some more wool, or wool in general, beyond the bed, I'll make a really small one, because basically of the total blocks of the ship, a certain percentage, by default 40% of the ship has to be air balloon,
Oh, really?
function as an airship, because otherwise it's too heavy. It doesn't have enough lift.
That makes sense.
But, and that's fine. It's just that, I'm ambitious. I build ridiculous things.
Why not?
I will take one of the randomly spawning pirate ships and turn that thing into a house.
Just because you can, and that's enough of a reason.
Pretty much. I mean,
Okay, so
I
hatchets.
just noticed something,
Yes.
and I don't think it was this way before. I'm near a waterfall.
Did you travel kind of west-northwest from our home?
Yeah, to the mountain.
Yeah,
There's one with waterfall going off of it. If you're
Yeah.
near the base of that waterfall, well, for one, you get freaking skeletons. You get like water flowing noises, and you get waterfall sounds. It sounds like the base of a waterfall.
Cool. I
Alright.
don't know why it did that. That's a little strange.
What? Huh?
Oh, weapon. I was.
I need to stop running.
I only got 2 saplings out of 5 jungle trees. Sorry, no, I
Yeah.
didn't. Wrong one. I was looking at the wrong sapling. I got 7.
That happens sometimes.
Oh, I hate it when I do that. Okay, so what do we want to make? We want to make
But yeah, if I didn't have
broadsword.
my headphones on to, lessen the computer noise that you'll get on your end from my end. No, I'm running from you. I don't care if you're wearing the worst armor in the game. I'm not gonna mess with a freaking skeleton with armor right now.
Ooh, yeah, that's not good. And I need what?
There is a ravine nearby.
There is. That's a large guard, I think.
What? What are you trying to make?
Oh, it's a wide guard. I'm making a broadsword.
Yeah, if you're making a sword, the wide guard is the broadsword, the hand guard is the long sword, and the cross guard is the rapier. Which, I feel like the rapier could be interesting, but you have to know what you're doing. The longsword is entertaining because its ability lunge. You basically charge your right click and then you jump and it launches you forward, or it launches you in the direction you're facing.
Yeah.
Um,
And here's
So
Faye returned as a pincushion.
yeah, I use that for platforming.
Oh, yeah, makes
I'm
sense.
glad I brought more food. There's also enough stuff for you to make a bow now. Oh, hey, I have arrows. Maybe it will actually let me shoot.
Maybe.
Yay! Now, as long as now I just need to build up a bigger stock of recoverable arrows and not arrows inside me.
Yeah.